It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Bengals and the Panthers, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
On play action, Lawrence. And that's complete to Trey McKitty, the tight end. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. They go play action with Lawrence. Throw left side, take it in by McKitty. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. The quick slant caught. And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown. Trey McKitty with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals getting set to go. And they're in an early hole. First drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Back to Mixon on second down. Even with that broken tackle, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
Well, we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Here's Smith to return it. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So here are the Panthers set to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Play action. It's Lawrence. He's got McKinney complete to his tight end.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
That's taken in by the tight end, McKinney.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
They go play action now. Lawrence
steps away to his left. Throwing left side, it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Dancing to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
He'll try again.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And it's now 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And he will bring this one back. It's 4th and 6 for a Panther touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, He's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of it.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Back to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up fourth. The Bengals bring out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down, Lawrence. He's going to look deep for more. And he is caught at the 10-yard line. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. On 2nd and goal, Lawrence. Forced out to his left. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes this 35-0 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Williams now on the return. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
A handoff to Mixon. Powers by at the 40. And he
got a Bengals first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A draw play for Mixon. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. Touchdown, Bengals. Amari Cooper, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And it's for pride now, but the Bengals get a bit closer.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go.
The Carolina offense about ready to go.
They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Lawrence. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Lawrence. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
And he is going to have the Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. From midfield now on 2nd down. Lawrence, he'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Panthers are able to widen their lead here in this 1st half.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. On the return, Williams.
And good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20.
Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Like they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And out will come the offense as they take over.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And some space here. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And then he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He finds his target, Allen. He's at the 30. And just shutting him off there. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Keenan Allen, 85 yards. And the Bengals gain a bit of respectability.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And incomplete on the deep ball. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Now Lawrence to throw. There's a short throw to his tight end, McKinney.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now Lawrence.
Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Again, it's Johnson.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Here's Lawrence.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Panthers have got it on cruise control. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Williams to return.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. High throw, but the catch is made. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll look to throw. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
It's C.J. Henderson picking it off.
20. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that so that challenge, a successful one.
On second and a long way to go.
Lawrence.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one.
Lawrence on third down.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter.
The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them, because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done.
Now Lawrence.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Now Lawrence on first down.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Trey McKinney.
A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Williams now on the return.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
Justin Madubuike has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. There's a short throw to his tight end, McKitty.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
On play action, Lawrence.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. A big connection on that one. 36 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Caught on a slant, and he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Trey McKitty,
his 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Panthers just continue to pour it on. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that will extend this big lead. So that drive, 4 plays, and the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. On the return, Williams.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Bengals drive about to get going. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Open man is Uzama. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he is going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
62 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
A couple of 1st downs on the drive already. As they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. They'll set up to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Justin Madubuike
in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
When you decide to run a hitch route, it really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzama. The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. C.J. Uzama. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And it's for pride now, but the Bengals get a bit closer.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field.
Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
2nd and 10 now, third quarter from Charlotte. Play action, it's Lawrence.
Throwing left side, it's complete. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
He's got McKinney complete to his tight end.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 20-yard line. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. After the sack on 1st down, Lawrence. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Matt Rule, a risk taker in college, going for it. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
Toward the sideline, and he will have the 1st down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. So that drive goes 8 plays, and Carolina scores to cap it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Cincinnati set to take over once again. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Bullard's throw taken in by Cooper here.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. To Mixon on the check down. That catch good for only a couple.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. That's a corner that got in there for the sack. Dante Jackson. They'll look to throw here. Throw right side into the hands of the tight end, Sample. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Carolina getting set to take the field.
And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. He'll look to throw. He completes it to Boyd. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 37. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He'll drop this one down to Mixon.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
72 yards on the ground for him so far. Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down.
Mixon.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Back to throw here. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away.
And a fair catch taken here at the 5-yard line. Oh, interesting. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He gets this one to Boyd. And they'll get him down up past the 15.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Back to throw.
And that's caught one more time by Boyd.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in.
Mullen's throw there complete to Allen.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw again. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Allen. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Back to throw again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The Bengals bring out their punter now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
The possession of the football goes over to Carolina.
They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
They'll come out throwing here on the Panther rush. Too strong. They get there and take him down. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive experience.